Anywho, I've decided to come back with a video. I know it's been ages. Not really going to delve too much in my life, but mainly bring a couple of updates that have happened to the conclave. 1. Blocking has been increased to have an effect where it blocks 100% of the damage. I don't know why, but it seems you have a hidden stamina gauge of a sort. You can only block so much stuff before it runs out and your guard breaks. But until then, it basically makes it so that every time that you block, all of the damage is negated. Some weapons still, though, can break through the guard and go around them, mainly explosives and the damn static core. And going on from that, it allows you to get past the guard, break it, and they're almost guaranteed damage. For dodge builds like me, that is not good. In my honest opinion, there are 3 types of builds. Tank, which is kind of what most people use. Dodge, which is kind of the mid-ground. I've seen a couple of them, but not many. And then Caster, which almost nobody uses. It is basically the most underpowered in some cases. Because 1, you have to be at low health in order to use them. 2, it's really high risk reward because most of your damage output comes from your energy. And 3, usually it's not generally too high of a payoff with how abilities are nowadays. Some people use them. I've only managed to see like 3 so far that I can identify at least. Anywho, there's been a lot of mix-up in the meta for melee weapons. The Telos Boltus, still king though. That CC needs a freaking nerf, but there is a counter now. If you spin with just the right timing with certain dual swords, dual carries are my current favorite at the moment. They are really powerful. They can go through it and just use that suction to their advantage. It sucks them in, and yeah, you're already in mid-spin attacks, so it's probably going to hit them. Oh, and it negates the CC. I think there is something like iframes in there, but I'm not really too much studied into those, but yeah. Going on from that, let's see. The Myos is basically untouched. The freaking infested whip chain. Karak got another damage buff, which is awesome. And the freaking... what was it? Archiplasmor got a bit of a fire rate buff in exchange for its lowered hitbox. It's usable, but there are now better options, summed up on how it is. Fire rate buff for the freaking Archiplasmor. There is now the Corninth is still the Corninth. And the Tigris is still the one-shot monster that usually goes up close, but weakens very, very greatly the more range you put on it. Going on from there, the Heck is pretty decent. And the snipers and all those one-shot weapons, now because of the block, have gone from A and S tier all the way down to C tier. They've gone... because now, if you see where the person is that's shooting at you with the bow or the freaking sniper rifle or the opticore, you can actually block it and negate all of the damage. And by the time I've tested this so far, that they're ready to load the next shot, your freaking stamina gauge, I wish they'd show it a bit, or block gauge, is already refilled. So they've gone from, if the person knows how to block, they go from being very good to very mediocre. And as soon as they run out of ammo, usually most of those weapons have a super long reload time, makes them an easy target to freaking spray down with an SMG or something. Or the Baza, sorry. Or the Karak. Did I mention the Karak? I really like the Karak. Anywho. So far, I'm thinking, since it's been a while, Vauban, I've heard about the rework, as well as Ember might have gotten moved to the freaking band tier. But I've yet to check so far. Let's see. Is there an Ember? Yep, they are gone. Oh, that is not good. Going down to Vauban, and he is gone. Huh. The roster is rapidly shrinking. With every time Frame gets a rework, it's usually removed from the conclave roster. As with my poor monkey boy. May he rest in peace. His Cloudwalker was awesome. So, still though, basically just giving a quick update. That's all I have time for. That's all. Signing off, and hope to see you soon. And thank you for watching.